Hello students, I'm your music teacher Nilesh, and I'm back with another part of the previous lesson. In the part 1 we had learned about how to identify notes on guitar strings. In part 1 we had discussed that on each string we may put the numbering to each note. So this is how we have done this. So on E string, E0, then E1, then E2, then E3, then E4, then E5, and this goes on. The same way we had discussed about B, then G, then D, then A, then E. All these notes according to their fret numbers. So what you have to do in the part 2, we will discuss how we can replace these numberings into the actual notes. So we have done this like on E string, on the fret 1 this was E1 note and we will replace it through F note. How come? Here is the note progression. C comes first, then C sharp, then D sharp, then E, then F sharp, then G sharp, then A sharp, then B. And the next note begins on the next octave, then C sharp, then D sharp, then E, then F sharp, then G sharp, then A sharp, and then B. Here, the note progression is from left towards the right, but on guitar strings, the notes will progress from right towards the left. So if this is the E string, so the first note means if we play it open, this will give us the sound of E note. The very second note is F note when we hold through our index finger on the first fret, the E string. Then comes F sharp, then G sharp, and then A sharp, then B, and then C, and then so on. The next thing, the B string. If we hold on the first fret, the B string, this will give you the sound of the C note. Why? Because C comes right after the B, right? So the next note on the first fret of the B string would be C, then C sharp, then D sharp, and then E, then F, then F sharp, then G, and this goes on. Again, if we hold the G string on the first fret, then this gives us the sound of G sharp, because if we play it open, this will give us the sound of G only because it is the G string. But on the first fret, it will give us the sound of G sharp, then A sharp, then B, and then C sharp, then D, and then D sharp, E, and all. The same thing goes with the A string. So the next note on the first fret would be A sharp, then B, then C, then C sharp, then D sharp, then E, and this goes on. Okay, then comes the E string, the uppermost top string. So again, just like the first string E, the note progression would be the same. So if we hold it on the first fret, then it will give us the sound of F, then F sharp, then G sharp, then A sharp, then B, C, and so on. Right? So what we have to do, we only have to replace these notes with the actual notes given here. Alright? This is how we can identify each note on the guitar string. Right? In the next video, I'll tell you more about how to do the practice when we know the notes. So I'll give you the patterns and accordingly you can do the practice. Wait for my next video and see you soon. Have a great day.